I feel like a
Sugar Ray. Saul.
This bout.
What a pleasure to be in this. What a fight we expect this one to be. Both of these athletes primed and ready. You'd like to see someone use a jab here to establish a boxing presence, but no, they just want to fight. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. So much pre-match drama before this showdown. Who could forget what we saw yesterday at the weigh-in? These two boxers are finally ready to get it on.
Can you imagine walking into this town, walking into an arena with such noise, people chanting your name? You can't even hear your cornerman whispering in your ear. I've been in situations like that where it can be terrorizing if you haven't got your wits about you.
I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
The straight right just misses. Nice counter shot. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Insane action. A perfect counter lands. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Sugar Ray Leonard in that last round. And a round that seemed like he turned. There's the bell for round two. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Sugar Ray Leonard dazed. And it appears they're out of trouble, at least for now. But that just goes to show you one clean punch changes everything.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough, tough round. What will they do? What will they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
This fighter embodies the cardinal rule of boxing. Hit and don't get hit.
If you're an outside fighter, you've got to use that straight jab, the straight right hands, the straight left hands. Doing it that way, it makes it so awkward for anybody to try and pin you down or even predict which way you're moving.
Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Time they throw a shot, they get countered. The straight right just misses. No rest for the weary. And he scores with the counter. And he just missed with that left jab. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Leonard in that last round. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the... On to the third. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
wasn't ready for that counter punch. Defense is not an option for these two. Beautiful counter punch. The straight right just misses. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Nice counter shot. This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. Nice counter. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Sugar Ray in that last round. I promise you, all three. Here we go to the fourth round. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
That counter shot lands. Well, with welterweights, they sometimes bring you the best of both worlds. Fast hands and power.
This is about ego. Get your ego in check, Todd, because if you fight a man that is used to doing this, he's confident and comfortable doing this, why are you giving him that chance to dance that dance? Step out of the way, box him. Frustrate him, because if you let him get away with it, he'll close you down.
One punch could change anything when these two step in the ring. There's a counter shot. Well done with that counter shot. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Both men step back for just a moment. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Sugar Ray Leonard in that last round. The game plan does... Time for the fifth round. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
That counter punch caught him clean. You've seen all the famous boxing movies, the training scenes, the gym work. That's what it all boils down to. Who's going to have more endurance?
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
The courage on display here is incredible. The straight right just misses. A very competitive round here so far.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
straight right just misses. In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see two boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics sometimes to sort of actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
How about that, Tank? Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Leonard in that last round. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. There's the bell for round 6. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
You can tell who's stronger and who's faster. Canelo Alvarez just got rocked in a big way. The pound-for-pound king, Canelo, is down. A good body shot will paralyze you, and as you can see here, that's exactly what happened.
Shot from... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can you continue?
Well, they're back up, Johnny, but now what do they do to get back into this fight?
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once, you got away with it. You can do it again.
Need to pick things up here in the second half of the round.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard.
Whoa, hold on a second, Johnny. And Sugar is in trouble. Down goes Sugar Ray Leonard. Cue up the replay machine. I have got to see that again.
You're right, Todd. What a shot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You still want to fight.
At some point, the corner may have to intervene here because this fighter won't stay down.
Todd, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the court.
This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Both men getting off the kick. Round 7, here we go. Both fighters went to the canvas last round. What are we going to see here?
2 knockdowns in the same round to both fighters. They got to think like a goldfish. Forget after 10 seconds. They got to be smart.
Wow, let's take another look at that.
Even I'd go to see that again. Where did that come from? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Are you okay?
The referee deems they can continue, but this might be a big mistake.
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight is capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
Wow, what a shot! And it's over! A home run swing, and that will do it here. You could see it in their eyes. They saw that punch coming, and there was nothing they could do.
Listen to me. Are you okay? You're out.
So time to go celebrate after a knockout.